Live.
Let's be real, man.
We're back. You always
Back.
did it. This bud's sneaky, you know.
Nah, your AirPod's sneaky, man. It's not really told.
No, but that one you like.
Mine's live, like.
You're live.
Live.
You're
Like,
live.
Unique, bro.
Live.
You're saying, you're welcome back. Let's be real podcast, episode 6.
6.
Hey, okay.
We're moving. We're moving. We're moving.
Yeah.
We saying getting some good feedback and that from people and that.
Yeah, positive feedback. Especially on the TikTok as well.
Mm.
And I promote my new TikTok as well. So I know I've been off socials from the last couple episodes, but now I'm back on TikTok. Let's be real. Yeah, so you can find me on the socials there as well. Yeah, we're gonna talk about today. How you been anyway? How was Morocco? See you the Morocco top and that.
But on that same topic though, I'm like seeing people and they're like saying to me like, "Yo, Ross, I watched the podcast. You know, it's crazy. Like, you're talking about
real things,
real stuff.
Mm.
But it's almost like I don't know. There's not really podcasts out there that are talking about the stuff that we're talking about. Maybe I haven't done much like research on it, but I think
it's a lot more light-hearted, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you do touch on certain topics, it's very like light-hearted.
Yeah, it's a bit intense.
And a lot of the things that we spoke about, we speak firsthand. But some people might just have like heard a story about something that's happened to someone and then discuss it as a whole.
Yeah.
Whereas with us, we've discussed our personal
stuff. Yeah.
Personal encounters with them topics. Do you know what I mean?
It's a lot. Because I was even like, before we started doing this, I was even like doing like videos and that, and like putting them on YouTube, like talking about certain topics like ADHD and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I didn't see this coming, but I knew that I wanted to talk about real stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, getting good feedback from people. They want to hear more.
Even the feedback I get, what's weird is people watch it and they say to me, "Wait, I didn't know you were so like clued up." Like, what do you mean I'm clued up?
You saying I thought you was dance?
Yeah, is that what you think I'm thick or something? Like, no, but just in general, like you know a lot of things. Like you've experienced so many. I never thought that you would have experienced that before. But I'm glad you speak about it because not a lot of people speak about it. So
and they think, do you know what it is? People tie like education a lot to like academics. Like they tie that a lot to like being
100%. Do you
know what I mean?
Book smart.
But it's almost like that saying that people say woke, innit? Like and being on a different frequency, like, as we spoke about before.
Yeah. It's like now I feel like I'm in a good vibration. Even though all the trauma we've experienced over the last few years, I'm in a good place now.
Yeah.
I think this has brought out more. It makes you realise how much of a good place you're in.
100%.
You can just talk about it freely and just be like, I'm just here to help whoever's out
there. Yeah. You need to be in that right space, I think, to speak about these things, innit? Because some people they'll hold it in for the rest of their life.
100%, man.
So yeah.
But yeah, Morocco, how was it? Good trip.
Come on.
See the top of that. See it.
I even went to get a coffee today and the guy was like, Moroccan. I was like, yeah.
You can pass the Moroccan as well.
And then he started speaking Arabic. I was like, no. I'm not Moroccan. Got coffee.
I remember when we were at Morocco last time, everyone thinks that we're Moroccan.
Yeah. When I was over there, they was like, you Moroccan? I'm like, no. They're like, you have Moroccan face. You're Moroccan.
That's the thing about mixed race people in general. You notice that
we can blend in anywhere.
Brazil,
anywhere.
I can go like Qatar.
Yeah.
Or a beard a bit. People think that I'm Arab.
Saudi.
Anywhere. Like, I can just go anywhere. Go yard and just be a yard man. Be anything.
It's true, you know. We got the best of both. We got the best of all worlds.
It's a gift and a curse, though. Because so much people could like tarnish you or just look at you and be like, I'm a stereotype you. You're this guy. Do you know what I mean? And people are shocked that they hear, you got white mum and dad. Wow.
I know. Like back in the day, people used like when I used to tell people my mum's white, they used to be like, what?
What? Yeah.
They don't think we're black, but we're light skin.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
Or red skin, as they used to say.
Red skin, or yellow man.
Yeah.
Yellow man. Man used to call me Bart Simpson and that.
Like that.
I used to get mad, bro.
The trim used to be like that as well, innit?
Huh?
So you had the spikes and that.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, we're here. We said, what we talking about today, man? There's some real stuff going on out there, man. So
I think that's only right, because this riot stuff and all these crazy things happening right now, man.
Mad stuff, innit? Like
do you think it's real though?
What, that is happening? Of course.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's like genuine people that are like doing it, or do you think it's like government?
Oh, what? As in EDL?
Yeah, I don't think EDL even exists.
Thank you.
I don't think it exists.
Thank you.
That's
I don't.
As well. He's funny. I think it's Niki. So that was Niki, and I'm trying to do the same thing. But do you think it's real though?
EDL is it's fake. Even I see one thing from Young Spray, yeah.
With Tommy Robinson.
He's talking about, he's talking to Tom Robinson on the voice note.
Yeah, he's like,
it's not even real. It's not even real. Like, they've created this. But it actually makes sense, though. It makes sense.
No, but that's why I think it is real to an extent. Because what Tommy Robinson don't realise, he might not be organising it. Yeah? But you see, he's got such a following. And when he speaks certain things, like he's anti-Islamic, whatever, Islamophobic, or whatever, I don't know what they call it. But he's so anti... When he speaks certain things, there's people he just puts batteries in people's back.
No, 100%. 100%.
Especially when it's uneducated people, it's easy. They're easily led, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
So it could be a thing where he's very, and he doesn't strike me as the kind of person that's naive. You know what I mean?
He knows what he's doing.
He knows. It's like, come on, like you're on every platform.
You know what you're doing.
Like this is before he kind of done this little kind of. He kind of rebranded himself, innit? Now.
Not really.
I'm saying he did. No, he kind of did. Like, as in, like, he was able to like be on the podcast with like different people and stuff. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But I'm saying before that he was just like straight raw with it. Do you know what I mean?
He done that thing a few years ago where he met Oman, yeah. And he said, "Come and live with me, because I want to change your opinion on Islam, innit?"
Yeah.
Actually, I think there's a documentary about it a few years ago. And he went and lived with him, and then he tried to like say, "Oh, I'm not like I know it's not Islam no more because I've lived with this brother, and he's shown me it's the way of life. So I don't want to tarnish the whole religion and I say it's a few individuals."
Yeah.
Then he went missing. In my algorithm, I didn't see him for a while.
Yeah.
And he come back on the same thing, saying, "No, just these people are coming to our country. They're doing this, they're doing that."
He's confused, man.
So I think he's just anti. Whether you live in Luton around loads of Asian and like
and I saw
cultural people or not, like he is definitely.
He's delusional though.
Yeah.
But most of them people, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just little groups of people that are doing things. As in, like, oh, you're gonna see EDL turn up to someone's area. It's not. Forget about it, bro. Like, did you see Walthamstow?
I know.
Like, if you go there, you're finished. And even you've seen the videos now of like the guys in Birmingham and stuff, like all the Muslims in Birmingham.
Don't you think that's all Niki in general? Like, even the people that are doing it.
No, but you gotta understand they're actually doing things, like going to the mosque and doing things.
Yeah, I know, I understand that.
So I can understand why they're doing it.
No, but I'm saying that was in Stockport or wherever it happened, isn't it? But I'm saying these other places like Walthamstow, and when you're just hearing all this stuff here, they're gonna come and rare.
Yeah.
In general, everyone's stepping out and saying, "Oh, we're gonna." To me, that's Niki, bro.
No, but going back to what we spoke about in the last episode, we spoke about social media
and the influence.
It's a big thing. It's like people actually take it on board. Like, if they're putting up posts saying we're going to this area, we're going Lewisham, we're going.
Yeah.
The man them are gonna step out in it and think, all right, we're coming then, isn't it?
So how many percentage of that do you reckon? Say there was 100 people that turned to Walthamstow. I don't know how many was there. It's probably thousands, right?
Yeah, it's loads.
The percentage of them, how many do you think were there for social media and for the clout, rather than actually saying, "Oh, to protect my community"? Because is there even that many people in Walthamstow that live there?
No, people definitely travelled like from different areas.
That's what I'm saying. So was they really protecting the community, or was they doing it through social media to get on the Instagram and film all these things, bro? Like,
for some people, I wouldn't say all of them, but I'm saying for some people it is that.
I think majority.
That's my point. Because you get a lot of people that like something's going on, and like there's a lot of people that do it. They jump on it straight away. They want to go on like they're some activist and oh, I'm going here and whatever. But there's ways that you can affect something by not. Do you know what I mean? By not going or whatever. There's things you can do in your community anyway. And to be fair, I think these days, like, is a time, especially in a community, like a time when all races are together the most. Yeah. I would say, compared to, like, if you look back in history, everyone's more together.
Yeah, it's very more multicultural now.
Do you know what I mean?
But why it's more mad is because, why I say it's wrong is because it shies away from the young people that lost their life, bro. Like, you're almost tarnishing their. Like, that was a big thing that happened. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, correct me if I'm wrong, but kids died, bro. Now all of a sudden, everyone's forgot about the kids that died. Everyone's like, oh yeah, we're going to protect them. And that's what I mean? It's
but that's a very valid point, because
it's tarnishing their...
It's a very valid point, because at the end of the day, someone else was saying as well, I saw in a post someone saying that you need to be careful, especially like these activists that are going out there, black activists, whatever. Yeah, and they're going out there and they're saying, all right, cool, let's all get together, whatever. You got to understand, there's certain young people, just like you say, that are going, yeah, and let's be real, innit? Yeah, there's certain man going and getting their mash, you know, and going.
Yeah.
Because, and these people, they're not even, some of them, it's not even a thing where it's like, oh, we're going to protect black people. Not man's just going to hurt someone.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they really need to be careful with how they're doing things, because just like, and a prime example was Mark Duggan. Yeah, when Mark Duggan died, it was all about Mark Duggan, like Duggan, the riots, and it went mad. Remember, man was in the midst of it. Bro. Yeah, and it went from Mark Duggan, man's riding from Mark Duggan, to man going JD Sports and Arden and Knobs, licking trainers. Yeah. So can you see what I'm trying to say? And then as deep as burning down the party shop in Clapham Junction.
Yeah.
So where did that go from?
Exactly.
So can you see what I'm trying to say? People are just trying to hurt people now.
That's why I say, to an extent, I think it is. I know it does kind of stem into conspiracy theory a bit, but I think it is government led.
100%.
If they're quick to tarnish someone like Andrew Tate, and say, I'm gonna take you off all socials, I'm gonna be able to close all your bank accounts. I can shut.
Have they done that to him?
Yeah, they shut down this whole thing.
No,
I'm saying before they first happened.
Yeah, when he first got
down, right? So if they're able to do that with a flick of a switch, bro, do you really think they can't say, do you know what? Anything that says organization of any kind of meetup or whatever it is, they can shut it down within minutes.
Yeah.
Why can't you do it then? Or the random people that you see at the riots that you've never even seen in your life and they're all bandied up. How much people do you actually think were almost like, what do they call it? Even in hip hop? Like industry plants. It's almost like they're plants. Like they planted a few people that work for the government
100%.
go and lead a
100%.
rally and a big...
Because obviously there's
riot.
The conspiracy, I think, is that there's a bigger agenda in it. It's almost like they're trying to cause
mayhem,
divide.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You over there, us over there. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like that.
Something else that we're probably overlooking now.
Exactly.
And in hindsight, later on, we'll think, oh wow, that happened at the same time when all this was going on.
Exactly. And it's mad, really, when you think about it, because you got people like us, we're mixed. Yeah, we got white, and we got there's millions of mixed race people out there. Yeah. Their mum's white, their dad's black. So if all of this is going on,
I know.
What side?
But why I say it goes back to education, like you said, is because people are thick in general. Even the EDL, whatever it is, or predominantly white, saying we're taking our country and we're taking it back, we're under attack, and all this, whatever their theory is, saying that they're under attack here. Do you know the population of England when it comes to ethnic backgrounds?
That's another thing.
Do you know it?
No, what is it?
So majority white, it's 83%, bro. 83% of England
is white.
Bro. So you tell me how, and why I say it goes down to education, how the hell is the other 18% taking over the country?
But do you believe that though? 85% is.
No, I'm saying that's the percentage of white people in England, bro. It's a fact. 83%.
Is it a fact though?
It is a fact. Well, that's the statistic.
That's the thing, innit?
Us.
That's the thing, innit? Is it a fact?
Us.
Is it a fact? Because I don't know. That's a bit.
Well, you can't. It's something you can't really fact check, innit? But what they've given us and telling us, that is the statistic, innit?
Yeah.
83%, 82 or 83%.
Yeah, I don't even believe them. Just big conspiracy, man. But what happened with them little girls as well is just
rest in peace. Because I think there's
horrific.
There's not enough light shed on the actual thing that happened. And when you think about that, even in May, like a few months before, the guy with the sword, bro.
Killed it. Yeah.
Wait, is that
and what about the lady that killed the babies?
Yeah.
But it wasn't turned into race
for like a week and it's gone.
Yeah. But I don't know. And the thing is with the boy that killed the kids the other day, there was like there was footage in it of him leaving his house or something. They had him on a Ring doorbell. Yeah. And he was like rocking. And so it was, he had already been, he's going through something.
Yeah, some kind of mental health.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's like he needed help anyway.
I'm saying there's so many things in general that happen from different cultures, or from English culture, I would say, that just go on the news for like a day or two and it's gone.
And it's gone.
Like
it's
the
true.
nurse that was British, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. the guy that would done the crossbow thing the other day in Hertfordshire, was he not British? Well, everyone forgot in a week. The next thing happens, something else happens.
Yeah, but
forgets about
that's
that.
the thing. But when it involves a black person,
or any mix or whatever,
it gets dragged out for long, innit? Do you know what I mean?
So I thought, I just wanted to shed some light on that and say rest in peace and
R.I.P. man.
condolences to their family that lost them young people, man, because
it's crazy.
I don't think there's enough light shed on that. Do you know what I mean?
Things are just, I don't know. It just seems a bit weird at the moment. But at the same time, I don't think we can get too caught up in the media, man, because the media, it's not a lot of it is just, I don't know, it's strategy, man.
Because even in the thing, wasn't it that Faraj guy, from LBC that said that the guy was Muslim?
Oh yeah, he said that the young
And the guy wasn't even Muslim. He was from Uganda and he was Christian.
Yeah, exactly.
But because he's in such a big platform and he gives them misinformation, it gives all them guys a battery in the back to say, it's the Muslim.
He's Muslim.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
of course. And then
people should know what they're
saying,
doing,
because
man,
look, they straight targeted. Do you know what I mean?
Anything I do say on this, please, it's the best of my knowledge, innit? I don't know the ins and outs. Best of my knowledge.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. Do you get what I mean?
No,
because mad, wild, man.
All those things going on. Let's just lighten it up a bit, man.
See Olympics as well, though.
Olympics is
going on right now as well.
Yeah, I ain't been watching it. I can't even lie, so I can't even comment.
I'm not gonna lie. Since Bolt, is he track and field? Since Bolt's gone, it's meaty now, man.
Yeah, I've heard that the
I'm seeing bare runs and that. Even the 100-meter final, I missed it the other day.
Is it?
I watched the highlights and I thought, 100-meter final, man usually always watches that like a Friday night or something. I'm just like, what 100-meter final tonight?
100-meter final, yeah.
Oh, it's on a random Tuesday, bro.
I haven't followed none of it, man.
It's like a Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Random day, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you only get them, like people like Bolt. They don't come all the time.
Yeah.
That caliber, they don't come all the time. You know what I mean?
But USA in the whole Olympics as a whole, they're running away with it, man. USA is dominating, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Look how big the US is, though. It's massive.
They're dominating. They should have been dominated from years.
It's massive. US is like a cheat because it's like you've got like it's almost like us having Europe as a whole, like
bigger than that
team. No, but it's like us having Europe as a team. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like 50 what? 50 how many states in America?
51, no, or 52.
How much states in America?
Yeah, 51.
And how much countries are in Europe? About 50 something.
Geography now. I don't think it's even 50.
Yeah, there's 50 something.
You sure?
Yeah, about 53 or something.
Like 30 something.
No, it's like 50 something countries. So it's the same in Europe. So a little bit lower. But still, it's like man having access to the whole of Europe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right. But still giving, obviously, America their dues, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, man. So we saying, what else are we talking about today, man?
I'm gonna leave it to you, man. I think it's current events.
Can talk about fitness. What are you saying?
Fitness, if you want, as well. Squeeze the fitness in there, innit? Always the fitness, bro. When we're in shape, I want to talk about fitness. When I'm in shape,
we might as well mix it in, man.
Doing 220 deadlifts and that clean, so it's calm.
Hey, we might as well mix it in. Might as well, because I was watching the weightlifting today.
Olympics.
And it reminded me of you, innit?
Yeah.
I see man like doing a clean. I was thinking, Wade, that would definitely be Wade as well, you know. Yo, man, you go gym if you go gym religiously, you'll be strong because you know you got that natural strength. You get me? But yeah, let's talk about fitness, man. Let's talk about our journey into fitness, man. Like where it started. Like where did fitness start for you?
Me, I think it's because since I'm mad, because I was burning so much weed, yeah. It was you know, it's like, you was just bunning it down, you looking all marg and that. When I used to bun, I remember seeing old school pictures. Remember the other day you showed me on old Instagram?
Yeah,
it was margs.
You was looking proper.
Margs,
bro. And marga.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I needed, I was thinking, nah, man, out in these streets, you need to get diesel. You see, in general, everyone from Junction normally, diesel, innit? Most from Junction does diesel in general, innit? It's like, man, I need to go gym, guys.
Everyone's big, it's true, you know.
So I think that's what led me to do fitness. Got me your fingers and that, Virgin and that. But then I started liking running. It's mad because even though I'm out of shape now, I still love running. I still go treadmill and beat up the treadmill. More than a lot of men that are slim.
Yeah.
They'll be looking at me like, how are you even running like this, bro?
Yeah, running is the key, I think, as well. It's like you can't just. A lot of people, because obviously being a trainer, a lot of people used to come into the gym, yeah, and be like,
Oh,
"Oh,
the
I want to
warm-up.
get, I want to get in shape, but I don't want to do cardio." And you'd be like,
You're right.
Are you right?
Mm.
Like, like you can do that, but on a health level,
You need to be fit.
you need to like look after your heart, innit?
Mm.
Just in general, because remember, if you're banging weights or whatever, your heart's it's working harder, innit?
Mm.
So you need to look after your heart because
Mm.
your heart is like the main muscle in your body.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So if you're not looking after that,
Mm.
how's everything else? And that's why you get a lot of people have heart attacks. Do you know what I mean? Because their heart can't sustain. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
That's a question I got an answer actually, because I haven't studied the body like you probably have because you're a PT.
yeah.
But you know, like Dr. Sebi,
Mm.
when he spoke, it's going to be a bit off topic. But there's a guy that kind of took over after he passed away, and he says we've been lied to about our heart. So he was saying it's a pump. It's in a heart, in a pump. It's like a valve. It's not actually a pump. What did you learn a heart to be?
Yeah, there's valves in it. Yeah.
So just be a valve rather than a pump.
No, I'd say that your heart is it's the main muscle in your body. That's the main. It pumps blood around your body.
So
Do
you
you
would say it's still a
everything
pump?
work? Yeah, I'd say it's a pump.
All right, cool.
Obviously, that's what I'm saying. It's like when it comes to Dr. Sebi and obviously those people that are into nutrition and that they get their knowledge from somewhere else. So I wouldn't be able to comment on that because I don't know anything about that.
Because even down to the position, you said even the position of your heart. I've always known it to be on my left, isn't it?
No, it's in the center.
But you're saying it's mad because they've lied to you since on the left hand side, but it's really in the center.
Yeah, it's right in the center. So right,
yeah,
like kind of behind your sternum, like here.
But everyone says, look, they put the heart on the left hand side, like
yeah.
So I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, there's loads of things like that, though, isn't it? You've been taught certain things certain way,
wrong.
But I just think some things that I think they teach some things to just make it easier for people to understand because there's a lot of information out there, isn't it? And it can get.
I know, but saying your heart's on your left rather than the center, why would he even lie to you? It's mad.
Yeah, no, it's true. But yeah, so what you're saying? You're saying that your fitness journey.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So what? You still active now?
No, I'm not active at all. I'm more active, like maybe at work, active, yeah. But so it is. It's weird. Me and Jim, yeah. It's like I go through phases where I'm like, summer's coming, man. It might be winter, but like, fuck, I'm just gonna go ham in the winter. Or it's too late. Like we'll get to like May, June, weather starts getting a bit better, and you're like, I need to go to gym, man. I need that beach body, that Baywatch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
And you go to gym and you're like, as long as it's too late, I'm gonna start again in the winter. It gets to winter and you go through that same circle again, eating all food through Christmas, getting more fat, me having babies, sitting in the yard eating. So it's like I get in and out of things, but I was at a good stage, I would say about a year ago, where I was banging David Lloyd constant, every day I'm skying gym, banging it, doing something. Doing at least half an hour to an hour in the gym every day. But then I left David Lloyd, I just fell off, bro. I'm to renew my membership and they're saying they want $2,000. I'm like, paying $2,000, I can't afford $2,000 right now. And I was thought in my head, I'm just gonna go pure gym, or I'm just gonna go Nuffield, or I'm just gonna sign up somewhere else. So it's never got round to doing it.
But why do you think that is though? Why do you think it was like why do you think you've had that kind of relationship with it?
I think it's always support with gym. So even the stage with you, when we was living in the same house, I could go gym all the time because I had a gym buddy in it to go gym all the time. So if I'm feeling down, you could be like, come man, let's go gym. You'll feel better when you go there. Or if you use that off day, I'm like, come man, let's go. Do you know what I mean? But when now I'm at my yard, I ain't got no one to be like, come let's go gym with that motivation. So I think that's the key with me. Just the motivation to get there. Whereas David Lloyd, because I had my kids go in there doing clubs, and they were on the club so much, like, guy David Lloyd, I'm going to do football today, I'm going to do this. It forces me to go gym, because I'm like, if I'm going to drop them, may as well just bang gym, innit? So they had clubs every day. So that was my motivation. I got to go there anyway, so I may as well bang it.
I think the key is just understanding the why, innit? Like why? Why are you going gym? Because that's what people need to get to.
Like
if you can get to the why.
Yeah, it's health, innit? It's to be here till I'm 85, bro.
Good. So what I'm trying to say, all right, you live into 85, what's that doing for you?
What do you mean?
How is that making
benefit me?
Yeah, like why do you want to live to 85?
'Cause I've got kids, bro. I want to see my kids.
But can you see what I'm trying to say? It's
Yeah.
like it goes so deep.
Mm.
You come away from, I'm going to the gym just to get fit, and it goes all the way to, I just want to be there for my kids.
Mm.
Do you understand? Because that's got to be your like your driving force.
Drive, yeah.
Do you understand? That's what drives me every day. Because motivation isn't enough. Like when you really think about it. Because bare days you wake up, man's not motivated.
No, but you feel the love for it though. Once you in that motivation space, you like going gym. I think for the first month, it's the sluggish bit. You get into a routine, and then it feels like I feel weird when I'm not going gym. And you can go on holiday, have a week or 2 weeks off, and it's hard to get back into that routine. That's the thing. To get into the routine is hard. When you're in the routine, it's easy. And as soon as you get off it, it's hard to get back into it.
Yeah, it is.
So hard.
You go through phases, isn't it? I think it was easier for me because I played sport. But what's mad is that when I was playing sport when I was young, it sounds weird, but I didn't link fitness with sport.
Yeah.
It's weird. And I don't think a lot of kids do.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Because even when I'm teaching in schools and I'm teaching PE, a lot of them don't want to do PE. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do PE. They don't even know why.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They just don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Then I have to explain to them, you're doing it because of this, but they're not in that space where they understand.
No, it's because they feel strong. They've never felt weak.
Yeah.
It's only when you start to get older and you realise, I can't even like dust to the end of the road now without being knackered. I'm blowing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I can't like run around the park with my kids for 20 minutes without being finished and looking at Dad, why are you sweating like that? That's all man's done is run a little light thing.
It's all linked to metabolism, isn't it? It's like when you're young, your metabolism is going because you're growing. You're growing. Like that's the thing. And then when you stop growing, that's when the problems start because you're fully developed now. So it's like, all right, cool. And now I need to maintain. Where when you're growing, you're just
it's going back. It's a life circle, isn't it?
100%.
Life cycle, you go backwards. You end up reverting back to a baby where you're just bedbound. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So I never want to get to that age. That's why I say 85. God willing.
So that's the number you've got in your head.
I've got in my head. I'm comfortable. Anything past that, I think that's super downhill. I don't want to even live like that.
What, from 85?
Yeah, onwards. I don't think I would want to be that age.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's mad to think like that, but yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying. I've always got that number around the 80s in my head.
Yeah, around the 80s. Yeah.
It's like you think like, let me get to 88. I'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? But it's mad like the way man think because you could still be 90 and be like calm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be.
Because there's still people that are there like.
But then
90.
your whole body gonna be calm.
Well, if you keep
or
doing,
your mind,
keep doing pull-ups and that and push-ups.
No, but you could be as fit as anything and then get, God forbid, Alzheimer's or dementia. Your mind might not even be there. So as much as you do to your body, your mind could go at any point, bruv. So
that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's a good one. So I was saying it's all good being like
fit and
physically
healthy.
fit.
Yeah.
But mentally fit
you need to as well.
they coincide together.
100%.
They coincide. And that's why I asked you why, like, because when you think about it, it's like you need to be in a certain mind frame to push yourself to go to the gym. Do you understand?
That's why I say fitness as a whole it is broad because, like you say, it is mental health as well. What people don't realize, that's why even down to me with jobs, people's like, you're switching jobs or whatnot, rare, because I need my mind to be stimulated. If I'm in the same routine job every day, I feel like I'm getting dumber. Sounds mad, but you're talking about the same product, whether you're selling if you're in sales, or the same customer service you're giving if you're in customer service, or whatever it might be. You're doing the same thing on repeat. You turn into a robot. It's like your vocab don't change, using the same terminology. You're not evolving. I don't feel like I'm evolving. Me as a person, I need to always feel like I'm evolving. Always need to elevate. I'll be like, what is it? How am I getting myself to the next level?
Yeah, I hear you.
Know what I mean?
It's a blessing and a curse, though. At the same time, it's a blessing and a curse.
It's like anything, though. Anything's a blessing and a curse.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes at one stage you need to settle a bit.
No, I don't think so. That's my point.
No, there has to be a time.
I think that's the way it's designed for you to think that.
No, but I'm saying like stability wise, there has to be a time where you just kind of just, all right, this is what I'm doing, innit? And I'm gonna do this for a certain point.
Yeah, for a certain amount of point. Just when I say it depends on how you have it. Like I said in the previous pod, for me, it's like a year and a half. If I don't see any elevation or growth, I'm forcing it. Whether that's me learning a new skill or a trade or learning something that's going to elevate me in life, I got to step up. I might be in the same job. I might stay in the same job. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I need to study as well at the same time. Or I need to elevate myself in another way at that time.
But you still got to look at, I think, anything you get into, you still got to look at where you're going with it. Is it like a meantime thing? Are you trying to progress within that? Say like a job or whatever. Can I see? It's just like me when I worked in fitness. All right, cool. I work in a gym now.
Own gym.
All right.
That stuff.
Do I want to do management? I tried it a little bit. No. Loads of paperwork. Do I want to? That's why I went into full-time PT. But it's like, do I want to keep doing that over and over again? Because the leading thing for like some people, they become PTs and they might do it for the rest of their life until they retire or whatever. But come on, a 60-year-old PT is not really. I mean, even though there probably is 60-year-old PTs, but you get to a stage where it's like, all right. So it's like you need to look at a job and be like, all right, can I see myself as a manager, or maybe I could go into like managing PTs, or do you know what I mean? But I didn't see myself doing it. It always come back to like, what I realized about myself is that I like training. I like training myself. Do you know what I mean? I don't love training people. And that's me being real.
For your own benefit.
So what that showed me is that I'll more suit being an influencer because I can just throw up a pic or video and motivate millions of people. Do you know what I mean? That's the only way I can see myself. And I think that's why a man's doing this as well, because it's like, we can only see ourselves because we don't want to work under something which has got a roof. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You see when there's a roof, it makes man uneasy.
Yeah, it's like a limit.
I mean, it's like, all right, you can only make 25,000 a year.
Yeah.
You can only make 36,000 a year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you start getting a bit like, really, is that what I'm worth? Because you know you're worth more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why I say it goes deeper, because that's why I don't like the whole term of like putting you in a box and saying, oh, it's ADHD, or it's this, it's that, why you move like that, or why you think like that. It's because you've got ADHD. I think it's because it don't conform with the system.
No, of course, 100%.
They want to say it's because of that.
100%.
Or do you think it is a bad thing that you're like that?
No,
I wouldn't. It's a good thing.
No, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but I would just say that you see that when we have children, and then we've got responsibilities. You see, in the beginning, if we knew, all right, this is how I am, and this is how I'm gonna be. So do you know what? I'm not gonna have children yet, because I'm gonna figure out what I'm.
But say you never get that to figure that out. Because me personally, I don't think I'm ever gonna figure it out.
No, but I'm saying when you've got children,
I just need to know that I need stability.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You need that stability.
Yeah. But at the same time, I can still grow and still like I said, I can have that key wage coming in and say, do you know what, this is going to be my main income that's going to provide for my family. But I'm not going to put my whole effort into this. I still need to elevate and grow and experience this part of my life and experience that. And what do I like this? Do I like that? Like I say, people will say that's ADHD because you're so indecisive or you're very impulse. But I don't see that as being a negative. I see it as being a positive. No, but it's making me learn.
It can be, it's a
different things.
No, but it's like a double. No, but it's like a double-edged sword, because it's like, all right, say like man's got ADHD, yeah, and man wants to make it in life or whatever, yeah, and like, all right, cool. Now I've got kids and I've got a family. All right, I'll do a job and I'll do it for like 6 months. I don't even like this job, it's dead. That is not just affecting me. That's affecting my household now.
Of course, that's why
you understand.
That's why you got to make sure you have things in place. So when I say, if you make sure you've got things in place and you know, I've got this job that I'm going to have to do, even though I might not like it, I'm going to do it for the stability of my family. Yeah. But other things, like I say with myself, I learned how to be a plumber, bro. I was still working full time to pay for a course, become a plumber. Like I still had to do something. I still need a goal. Like for me personally, once a goal's finished, I'm already thinking September. I've already got an email saying, Nescott College, electrical. level 2, evening.
Yeah, I hear you
I
still.
still got to do something
Mm.
to elevate myself, to be like, to keep my mind, what do you call it? Like stimulated.
No, but
I can't just be in the same
no, but what I'm saying,
routine.
no, but what I'm saying to you is that you see, like, if man has got a business, or you got this business, that business, that business, yeah. I don't feel that. You see, as long as man's giving man's time, because it's all about time. Do you understand? The problem is time. You see, when I feel like I'm giving too much of my time, it's a problem. So forget about money. Do you understand? It's time, because time is so precious.
Of course.
You want to spend time with your family.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like only things like this that man's doing will free man.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Where man's free. All right, we're able to do this. We're able to do that. I don't think we can ever get that satisfaction from like having this and that, because it's still gonna, unless you got a business where it doesn't really. But what business doesn't take up a lot of your time? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? When you're trying to build something like a business, even this, but it's like when you're doing something you're passionate about, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because you love it. Like this, when has man ever thought, oh, do you know what? I don't want to go on thingy.
No, that's my point. I think that's the key. You've hit it on the head. It's the passion. It's finding a passion. When you're young, you get told by some OGs or whatever. They always say to you, "But find something you love doing." Like all the old heads that could be in their 40s and 50s at the time when you're 16, 17 will say to you, "Just do something you love." But at that point, you're not thinking, because school has put you into this whole employee state of mind. So you have to get a job, you have to do this. You go into education, you go into college, and you go into uni. It automatically they force you to go into that kind of box. So you can't pursue something that you actually love, or they make you decide something that you might not even love. You might think, you know what, I might want to be in digital marketing. I'm 17, I might think, let me just do a digital marketing course. When you get to 19, you're like, I don't even want to do that. Like, I've wasted 2 years of my life doing that. And I'm going to find something else. I'm going to do that. We're only now finding our passion. Like in the first episode, he said, why are you doing this podcast? And I'm like, because I'm passionate about media and you don't like talking to family. Sitting, it's comfortable. I wouldn't be pissed waking up out of bed in the morning saying, oh, I got to go do the pod today. I love doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's easy, it's natural. Yeah. So I think, I don't know, in education, do you think there's something that leads to that rather than just an OG saying to you at 16, find something you love?
I just think no matter what, because of the society we're living in, we still have to function within the constraints of this society. Do you understand? So do you think unless you're on this, like, do you know what, I'm just gonna be a free spirit and just be like, do you know what, I'm just gonna flow and just do whatever. Do you understand? But it's like, can you do that if you've got responsibilities?
Yeah, obviously, because like I say, we've learned it later on in life.
Yeah.
We've got responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm saying from when you're young, do you think it's...
Yeah, obviously they're trained...
It's London what's made you like that? Like
no, I think it's trained out of you, because at the end of the day, it's simple maths like this, yeah? Even if man wants to be an influencer or whatever, yeah? And influence people and whatever. But you still have to have workers, bro. Working underneath you.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? So no matter what,
you're going to need an employee.
Not everyone can be bosses. Do you understand? Not everyone can. Because if I say everyone was like, man, everyone just wants to be an influencer. Everyone wants to, but we wouldn't have no one to work for us.
It's the way the economy is designed.
So in a way, it has to be a certain way. Do you understand?
That's why I say in private schools, do you think they teach that the opposite way then?
100%.
Do you think it's just city based? You see, people who live like in rural places where their dad could be a carpenter. They've always known the dad makes chairs and makes cabinets and whatnot, and they just get into that passion and say, you know, I'm gonna make cabinets. We grow up, my dad makes cabinets, he's a carpenter. That as well. Their whole passion is different to someone growing up in the city, going to a city school. Yeah, because obviously it's trained into you, isn't it? Like when you're in school, like we spoke about that before. Like when you're in school, they teach you to be an employee.
Employed. So
you think that's just the downfall of living in the city rather than?
I think if you're going to any school, that's the way that you're taught, isn't it? Because we're living in a society. Do you understand? The only people that kind of live free.
So on that point, because I went to a private uni, innit?
Okay.
So I do have a little bit of. I went to like public
school,
secondary school.
Yeah.
And I went to private uni.
Yeah.
From the two, you are taught in private uni how to, because I've done like business management, innit?
Yeah.
So instead of them just teaching you how to be like a good employee,
Mhm.
they're teaching you like
How to be a boss.
how to be a boss, and so like, alright, cool, this is your accounting. Obviously, every business run an accounting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is how you do your accounting. If this happens, this is the loophole around it. That
Yeah.
happens, this is the loophole around it,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That's how you were taught in private
Yeah. So
school.
it's different.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It is different from
It's like problem solving. They're teaching you how to problem solve from
problem
early.
solving. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, no, that time is not early. That's what I need to, because I don't know the difference between like a private
Primary school.
secondary
Yeah.
compared to, because I know private uni, but I don't know private secondary.
Secondary
I don't know
school.
what private secondary is necessarily.
I think even things like coding. So my
They
daughter now.
they got their own curriculum.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
They got their own curriculum in private schools.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't teach the national curriculum.
But they have cores, don't it? So the cores like English, maths, and science, they have to teach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the other curriculum would be like they won't necessarily have to do RE.
No, they
design
just got the
image.
freedom to teach it how they want to teach it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where in state schools where I work, it's like you have to teach it this way. This is how we teach it. They give you all the layout.
Are they still core
You
values?
can like tweak it.
Like core
but it's like-
subjects.
Yeah.
So even in private school, it's still the same core subjects, but it's teach different.
Mm.
Okay.
No, kind yeah, but
Yeah.
Could they
they'll
have?
teach
could they
you
have
in
their
a
own
different
subject?
way though.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, could they-
Just like what you're saying.
Secondary, I still remember like Pearson's in it, so I'm just gonna use them as an example. Secondary, let's just say like it's set out by Pearson. So like every year 7, you have to teach them this.
That,
every year 8, you
yeah.
have to teach them that, and that is sent out to the schools, and the schools give it to the teachers. Then the teachers, you have to plan your lessons.
Okay.
Around that, yeah.
By month or.
But in private school, it's not.
whatever.
It's independent. They do what they want.
Private school, you will have obviously like let's say like the English, maths, and stuff like that.
Core
So
subjects.
you have to teach these, but you have to teach it how
You want to teach
you
it.
want to teach it.
So you
If
can
that makes
design the units, whatever breakdown, how
Yeah.
you design
You've
the
got
whole
more
curriculum.
freedom, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand? To kind of teach how you want to teach.
Okay.
But yeah, going back to what we were saying, I can't remember what we were saying.
So just how I say, so it's on the same point. So it's basically it's a different upbringing for private school compared to.
The bottom line is, I think there's people there's free thinkers that are like how man is. It's like I can't work under someone. Do you understand? You got to learn more about how you are as a person. So if you learn that you can't work on, and I've been in this job, that job, I've been in 1,000 jobs, and I've that's one thing I know about myself. I can't work kind of under someone. Well, in the jobs I've been in anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I need to always be in kind of control. All right, cool. If today I've got this going on, I want to go and do that. Or and in normal functioning jobs, you can't do that.
You want the flexibility.
100%, which is why I do what I do now. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I like that for me, it's freedom.
And that's what
I want to be there. Like if my kids have got something going on, I want to be there.
Yeah.
I want to. So you have to. Whatever you do has to be planned around the way you are as a person and how your life is. Do you know what I mean? If your life's set up in a way where you're cool with, because some people, they have jobs. Like I know one guy, I done bus driving before. Yeah, I done it for like 6 months. Couldn't handle it. Yeah,
that's mad.
but I know guys that've been in bus driving for like 20 years. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they must mentally function different.
No, because like I say, no, I don't think it's that. I think it's to an extent, yeah.
They function differently to how I function.
But I think
know what I mean?
I just think they're just content. I think that's the key word of a lot of.
But that's what I mean. They
it's
function different.
Yeah, it's a contentment. They're content. In any job, people have got that. Like you can go and work in Asda, stacking shelves. Some people have been there for flipping 30 years, bruv. They're content. For me, I can go there for one shift and be like.
Because some people haven't got the will to like. You see, like how you were saying about
faith.
You want to always be learning something.
Yeah,
I'm like that. It's like anything. It could be anything I want to learn. That's why I read so much. It's like I always need to be learning something new.
Yeah.
And look how much qualifications I got.
Yeah.
I got 2 degrees, bro. Yeah. And it's like I'm still thinking, I want to learn something. I want to go and learn this.
I don't think it's a bad thing, because I think that's the bonus for our children. So when it comes to like even down to my daughter,
there's still like a crazy plan in my head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's
still some kind of crazy plan of why I'm doing this. All right, cool. I'm gonna go and I want to learn to be a gas engineer. Do you know why? Because you know what? When I've got all these houses, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
You understand? It's like there's always some kind of
No, to say what it's for
behind
me.
it.
To say what it's for me, personally, behind it. Sick of paying people.
What do you mean?
Like, you see, like you're saying gas engineer, me being a plumber. You know why I wanted to become a plumber? I did the plumbing myself. Not paying no one.
Yeah. Oh, to do the job yourself. Yeah.
I want to go do electrical, so I don't have to pay no one to do any electrical stuff. I want to be able to do things, so I don't have to ask no one for nothing. See, apocalypse hits, anything happens, I can survive.
Apocalypse, you
it's
know.
part of my survival kit. Understand? As a human, you should know certain things. Like, in general, I just feel like we should know things.
Yeah.
Rather than saying every man, you know, like when you're young, you think, everyone will say to you, yeah, every man should have a nice watch, should have this, have that, whatever. For me, I'm like, every man should just have knowledge. You should be able to know how to make a fire.
Saying that,
you should know how to do plumbing. You should
I hear you, basic stuff.
Like carpentry. You should know the fundamentals of being a human to survive, bro.
Yeah. But you still have to have something in place where you're earning
of course
substantial amount of money because do you know what I know? Because I've seen older people now. Like my missus, she's got family in Jamaica. Obviously we was over there. And he worked for BT, he's an engineer. And he's over there now, he's bought a place. Do you understand? He's living off his pension. But he's bought his car out right. He's over there, he's got his big
now he's content.
Big yard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like he's eventually got there. Do you know what I mean? Obviously he's 60, he might be 70. Obviously it's taken him that long, obviously, but he's still he's still, you can tell he's content.
Content now.
He's there, his little string vest, he's living his life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I know that no matter what man's doing,
we want to get to that level.
And then he was telling me about his friend's brother, who's never had a job. Yeah, he's never really worked. And all he's entitled to is
state.
You know, the state pension. Yeah. But he can't leave the country. Because if he leaves the country, he's saying now he wants to go Jamaica and go live in Jamaica. But he can't because he's too old to work. He don't have no pension. He only has pension in the UK. So he can't leave the UK.
Yeah.
But people don't understand these things. Do you know what I mean? They're on this like, oh, do you know what? I'm hustling. I don't want to work or whatever. And it's like, when you get to that age and then it's time for to get your pension or whatever, or if you haven't patterned up, bro, you're here.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So whatever you do, you just got to have it patterned. Like,
do you think that, what's it called? The way that social media has sort of like portrayed working for yourself, like just the good side. They don't portray
100%
the bad side.
Yeah, either bad side or like the negative sides. Or if you're going to focus on working yourself, just like what you said, pension, you have to think about literally 40, 50 years down the line.
100%.
Do you think that like that's the case that is making people like, cool, I'm just gonna work for myself, I want to work for myself, blah blah. Meanwhile, they're not really thinking.
I think of anything is like that though, because even when you're working and they say, okay, you've got a month to opt out of your pension, they don't tell you the benefits. They can't lawfully financially advise you. And you know, so with any kind of insurance, they can say, I can't like say you should get this. I can just tell you like what you would get.
Yeah, because they think you should know anyway. Yeah? They think you should know.
I know, but my point is a lot of people don't do their research. Because like I say, because if you don't do your research, you don't realise, okay, if I'm in a good job and they're paying in twice the amount I'm paying in, so say I'm paying in 130, they're paying in 260. So I'm getting 390 every month into my pension. By the time I'm 65, I'm gonna be in a pension that's about 2 bags a month or whatever it might be, private pension. Do you know what I mean? That's the state pension at 8 bills, whatever it is. Yeah. But in general, I've always questioned pension and been like, all right, cool. Say some of them's not even double what you pay. Like you pay in a bill and they're paying in £50. So it's only 150 going into your pension. Then you break it down like, cool, what's the interest on that? And it depends on what they're investing your pension into. People don't even realise pensions invest their money. So they can invest it into something that ain't even...
That could collapse or whatever, yeah, of course. But I'm saying, even if that is the case, a man don't believe in pensions. Yeah. Man has to be saving them.
Yeah,
you have to be investing in something else then.
Yeah, of course.
You understand? And that's the message that people just need to understand.
Yeah,
is that even if you are in this thing like, I don't trust this, or conspiracy, or I'm not paying no pension, do you know what I mean? It's like, what I'm saying is when you get older, and you cannot work, because people don't think about these things, you cannot work no more. What's the age? What, 67? Maybe a bit higher or whatever.
No,
You-
by the time you get to that age, you'll
but-
be 85.
and think about your
That's
job
the
as
dead.
well. And think about the job that you're in now. Yeah. And can you do that job when you're 60 something?
Mm.
That's what you got to be thinking about as
Mm.
well. Do you know what I mean? Because you need to be saving or you need to be paying that money into a pension. Even when you're self-employed, people think, oh, self-employed or whatever. What are you doing with your money?
No, I think.
Are you paying it? Are you paying it?
People
You
should
got a
do-
private pension? Are you like what? What is going on?
I think
What's
that's the
happening?
key. I think the advice I want to give out to everyone. The first thing to do is check how much, based on your job right now, how much pension you're going to have to retire on a monthly basis. Because I think that will shock a lot of people.
Mm,
They'll think that they're getting bags, and they'll realize their private pension is meaty,
mm.
and they're going to get like 8 bills a month. And where they're living now,
No, but
they
when,
own their house and they got to live in that yard.
no,
and
but
they
private
might be a
pension.
bag too.
No, but remember, you still get your state pension as
I
well.
know, but I'm saying in general.
So,
like,
so even if they are getting 8 bills, and then they're getting 8 bills from their
it's only
state
a
pension.
£6.
Yeah, but I'm saying
No.
£1,600. You're
know.
not paying rent.
I know. But,
You own your house.
but say you don't own your house.
Yeah, if you don't, then obviously it's different, isn't it? But
That's what I'm
no,
saying.
but I swear your rent will be paid if you're like
Is it?
pensioner though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know how it works. But if you're
It won't be fully.
I don't think it's fully
depends
paid.
when you're in.
I think you
If
still
you're
got to pay rent.
if you're in a
If you're a pensioner.
council
yeah,
type building,
yeah,
they will most likely cover
Well, like subsidise
Most of
somehow.
it,
yeah,
yeah.
they'll cover most of it. If it's not
yeah,
if it's not 60%, they will cover like maybe 70%. Then you pay.
yeah. So you'll still be
I
able
know.
to.
What I'm trying to say is that's now.
Mm,
Yeah, like
It's not in
obviously-
40 years, bro.
mm.
Remember, like council keep losing their housing.
All these
Yeah,
things, you don't know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening in
So-
40 years. I'm not saying in general, like people do this and pay their pension and they're not thinking, what is that figure going to be in 40 years, bro?
Mm.
The first thing I would advise everyone to do is just look at what they think their income's going to be when they retire and what their pension's actually going to be firsthand. Because if you
Mm.
are just private renting and you're paying $1,600 a month, whatever pension you got is not keeping you afloat when
Mm.
you're 65.
Boy, you just got to save your money, man.
Do you know what I mean? So know what
At
you're
the end
doing.
of the day, you know what I mean? I spoke to one guy in my taxi the other day, and he was saying, "Oh, when you go over to Spain and that, you can go buy a place for like 30 grand." He said he's gone over there with his wife. He only worked 13 years, so he gets, I can't remember, £700 or something a month.
Mm.
And then his wife gets, he said they just go over there, they just living their nice life. They bought their little villa place, and I'm sitting there thinking, sounds calm.
Why are you
You know
here?
what I mean? Huh?
Why was he here?
No, he was just visiting.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. He was just visiting. But he was saying, yeah. So it's like, you just got to think about these things, man.
I'm saying just do your
Think
research.
about these things.
Don't trust what everyone says. Don't even trust what we say.
That's a bit-
What I'm saying is
that's
just
why I
do your
say
research.
that's why I say it's a double-edged sword, because obviously, man, like me and you, it's like, oh yeah, we're doing this job, then that job, then this job. Then it's like, right, man's only been in this job for 6 months, then this job a year.
And you got to consolidate. it.
Brother, you've gone into like 10 different 10 different pensions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't even keep up with the
I
pensions.
don't know, but you got to consolidate them. That's another thing as well. A lot of people don't know. You can consolidate all your pensions.
But do you know what I mean? It's just, it is long.
Of course.
So
But
it's
these are the
like-
things you need to know.
Mm.
So I'm saying, if you don't know and you're just moving job and thinking that's all right, but when you're 65, you look back pissed and think,
Mm.
hey, when I was 30, I should have
Yeah.
known about this.
And they're probably aware that people do that as well. So
Of course, just forget
If you're
about
not-
it.
because I can't remember the pension scheme with my first job, and I must
Yeah.
have when I was
Go back.
16. No, when I was 16.
Yes, remember what company it was.
Oh,
Go
it's
back.
Woolworths. They closed down.
So I'm just saying, it's already been finished.
Woolworths don't even exist,
Yes,
bro.
man.
They run with that pension fund.
So I'm saying,
Or whatever company they was using.
yeah. So I'm saying you got to.
But yeah,
they might have got taken over or whatever by someone else. But I'm saying you need to do that research. Even though it might be a little meaty change.
Mm.
When you were 16, however many years ago, they could have invested into that. Could have been a good stock they was investing into.
For real.
And it could be worth a
I
bit
could
of
be
bread.
millionaire now.
Not that bad. I'm saying it could. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah,
So
how
just
do
do
we
your
end up on
research.
pensions, man? We said we got to start wrapping up, man. I think it's
Come to the end.
yeah. We spoke about we went off on one today, man.
Well, it had to be different today. Innit? It's like,
Yeah, just gave you something light, man. You get
still,
me?
still
Because
tried to be informative as much as we could.
that wasn't even that light though. Man started talking about horrific things and then started talking about what else? A few other things. Then I tried to add in fitness, so you try to deflect them and move
Why
on to
next
something
year
else.
in beach body, blood, I'll be back talking about fitness.
Yeah.
Like Hulk. Get me?
Don't worry, man. Like we're gonna wrap it up here, and yeah, just
Make sure you like.
Final message for them. You saying?
Research, man. I think that's the key for this whole season.
You said that last time, though.
Well, I didn't say research last time.
Yeah, you said research.
I'm saying research again. Make sure you're doing your ass clout research.
On what?
Everything. Anything you do. Everything.
Use your resources.
Yeah, use your resources.
Yeah, and just pattern up. Like if you're whatever you're doing, yeah. If you want to be an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, just pattern up. Choose what you're doing and stick to it. If you want to work. If you want to do this, but remember, everyone can't do the same thing. That's what you need to understand.
Make your plan. Make sure you got your 5, 10, even 15-year plans, guys.
If you're an entrepreneur, you need workers.
Yeah,
that's facts. You need staff. Get me?
Well, I think it's been a good app anyway. Back again next week, obviously. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, man. What we want? 37 subscribers.
No, it's media, innit? You don't need
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You can do better than that.
Come on, just click. You're helping us so much if you click the subscribe. It takes a second to just.
And the like button's right next to it as well.
Yeah.
Even a dislike button. If you don't like what we're doing, just be real, innit? Say you don't like it. Put a comment of why you don't like it.
Obviously, man will find you and probably mash you up, but no, I'm joking.
I'll kill you. Like Liam Neeson. But yeah, it's a wrap, man. Episode 6. See you next week. Just to go forward as well. Season 1, we're trying to do 10 episodes, isn't it? So if we go missing after 10 weeks and you think, where are these guys gone or whatnot? We're still building, don't worry. So first season's 10 episodes, isn't it? Yeah.
But keep supporting, man. I'm seeing some good views, man. Keep supporting the thing, man.
We're growing.
Yeah.
2 p.m. Sunday. We're out.
Stay blessed.